Hello, everyone. Hello. There's three people here. So when I say everyone, I mean all three of you people. Hello, everybody. Whether it's filling up my cup or having lunch at my favorite deli or simply editing all my videos for you to watch and enjoy, I'm always drinking Diet Mountain Dew. And chewing on ice. Hello. Happy Saturday, everybody. Very special live show today because yesterday, I think it was yesterday, was my 17-year YouTube anniversary. What? 17 years. My career on YouTube is almost old enough to drink. New York Comic Con Transformers stuff was boring. It's the first thing that you say, Fire Truck. What's up, Greg? Hello. Good to see you. But yeah, 17 years here on YouTube. Seeing how with my health recently and having a heart attack a little over a month ago, almost 2 months ago, and not possibly being able to hit this little anniversary mark, it's really cool. I'm really quite humbled by you guys. Now, am I nearly as popular? I talk about this before. I'm not even close to as popular as I used to be. There's 12 people in here. My old live streams would hit like in the 40s and 50s. I don't do that anymore. I used to be able to review things that were not Transformer related and get thousands of views on them. Don't do that anymore. Even my Transformer reviews don't really hit that high anymore. So I'm definitely old, and younger people have come into the thing. But I'm definitely one of the OGs when you think about it. The only other one that I can think of that's still doing reviews, that's been doing them longer than me, I want to say is Bolt Matrix. I don't think there's anybody else that's still doing them that's got an earlier date than me. That's insane. You've been watching me. Wow, thank you so much. You've been watching for a good long time. Movie Deluxe Bone Crusher. That's awesome. Have I? Yes, I've seen Deadpool and Wolverine. Who hasn't by this point in time? Should pick up when Doomsday stuff starts to hit. The non-Transformer stuff should pick up. What do you mean, Fire Truck? Pia did not start before me. I'm pretty sure that I have him beat. Adam, my friend, can't stay. He have to make dinner for my mom. Everyone behave. You'll be watching. I love you, Adam. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. DJ, hello, my friend. I got your Leadfoot all packed up and ready to go. I'm going to probably drop it off. I work Monday, Tuesday. I'm probably going to drop it off on Wednesday. Hot Wheels, I've never collected Hot Wheels. I'm not sure who SSJ Autobot is. Sean, I guess, has started doing reviews again or doing videos again, I've heard. He came out a little bit after me as well. And Bolt Matrix, like I said, he's a little bit before me. Dio, I don't know who that is. Fire truck. Emgo, I definitely think was after me. Not sure if you saw the reveal of the studio. I did see, and we're finally getting a hatchet as I'm trying to sell all my Transformer stuff. And pretty much a lot of it is gone, with the exception of those two. Let's see. Let's look this stuff up. You mentioned Pia. Let's bring up Pia. 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 So his is listed as joining June 12th, but his first review that he posted was after mine. Oldest video 16 years ago.
Here is the review.
Here it is. When was this posted? Does it actually say? I don't think it actually says. But he posted his. I wonder why it doesn't. It says 16 years ago. So yeah, that would have been obviously since I hit 17 years. I might not be able to see it on my app, but you guys can probably look it up. And then who else did you say? Emgo? I know Emgo has been around for a while, but yeah, I definitely think that he's been posting videos later as well. Let's see. He joined. Yeah, he joined in 2009, so he's definitely after us. My first video I posted, it was like on the 18th, or was it the 17th? I've since taken it down because I tell people a good trivia question. My first review that I ever did was Transformers Voyager movie, Ironhide. The problem though is I decided to, October 18th, 2007. I decided to redo that video a few years afterwards, and I ended up deleting the original one, which bums me out. It really, really does. But yeah, I was posting a couple days before PR. Let's see. DOS. I don't know who that is. Fire truck. Oh, Luis, I appreciate that. Thank you. Favorite Pixar movie? That's interesting that you brought that up because I was thinking about that last night. I went to bed last night and I put on Wall-E. Wall-E is one of my favorites. I also really like Finding Nemo. That's a fun one. Obviously, the Toy Story franchise are all really good, but I probably say that Wall-E or Finding Nemo are my favorites. That's waiting for their leader. There you go. Yeah, Greg. They posted a tease on it, which was interesting. Pia, yeah. Well, Pia started doing things at the same time that I started doing things, way before Prime versus Prime ever did what we did. We used to review figures very early. Pia, me, Sean Long did it a few times. There was a guy that went by the name of Daniel Banks who used to do them a lot. Prime versus Prime is a newbie. Oh, you know what? Yeah, JT Mitchell. I think I don't know if he still does videos, but he definitely is doing them longer than me. He's one of the OOGs. Him and Bolt Matrix. I think JT still posts. But way before Prime versus Prime, I mean, I don't know how old he is. He's got to be like 21, 22, so why that kid was still walking around in diapers, I was doing what he was doing. We would get figures early from overseas sellers through eBay and things like that, and pay a lot of money for them and get a lot of views. And we used to get a lot of money for it too. Lego video games. Yeah, the Lego Lord of the Rings I played. Lego Indiana Jones. Was it Indiana Jones? Did they do an Indiana Jones one? I feel like they did an Indiana Jones one. Star Wars, I definitely did that. I had fun with them. Have you seen the HasLab Plasma Series Ecto-1? I saw that, Mr. Blur, and I'm really torn on that. I like how there's two different versions of it, that you can get one. Obviously, the better deal is to get the deluxe set. I really like how they have two different versions. You can get the regular one, which just comes with the Ecto-1 with the Library Ghost and Slimer. I love that. I think it's great. But if you pay, I think like another $50 more or something, you get the sorry. Dying here. $50 more, you get the Ecto-1. Now I'm sneezing. Jesus. And come here, little Morgana. Come here. I'm trying to get Morgan up here. Come here, baby girl. Oh no, she ran away. The ability to convert it to the Ecto-1A, and the Ecto-1A is my preferred look for it. I love the way that looks. All the extra lights on there, the sidebar that has like the little like we're back thing. I mean, I love the Ecto-1A. I know a lot of people don't, but I loved it. But in addition to that, you also, if you pre-order it in the first 2 weeks, you can get Louis Tully as he appeared in Ghostbusters 2. But you also get 4 new Plasma Series figures of the original Ghostbusters in their gray jumpsuit that they wore in Ghostbusters 2. So it's a much better value getting it. But here's the problem. I have to get 2 of them because I have to have the Ecto-1 and the Ecto-1A. And now you can convert it and switch back and forth. But the problem, though, is I think the Ecto-1A is further enhanced by like stickers on it. So you like there's the stickers along the side, like the warning strip, and then the logo changes to the, where they're going like this. If those are stickers, I'm not going to want to swap them out. Like I'm going to put it on there and want to leave it on there. So I need to have 2. So you're looking at like $800. And I don't have that kind of money. So that's really tough. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm really excited about it. Before jumping on here, I just saw a video where at New York Comic Con, which is going on this weekend, there was a reveal with it where they're showing it off in hand, and I want to watch the video when I'm done doing this. So Ryder plays. Hello, how are you? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Oh, DJ, that's okay. You talking to me all the time is good enough, my friend. Hello, Transformer and Bluey fan. Mike, have you seen the Transformers? Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the crossovers, so I don't know if I'm going to pick that up. I doubt that I probably would, to be totally honest with you. It looks decent, and it's funny. Once they revealed that, it was funny because earlier in that day I was complaining about how much of a crap figure that Darth Vader Death Star is. I mean, it's not a bad figure, and actually they do a really good job of having it be a sphere, unlike like Unicron. Primus they did a really good job with as well, and the Death Star they do a good job, but there's just a lot of panels, and all those panels are really difficult to get lined up properly. By the way, Paul, how did you like the name? Oh, the I forgot what you call them. Crossobots or something like that. I thought that was funny. What if they reissue Cliff Jumper? What do you mean? What if? For the Doom Prophecy, I have no idea what that is. I just got movie masterpiece Optimus Prime. Well, it depends on which one you're talking about, right? Or they've had a couple of them. The crossbots, yeah. It depends on which Optimus you're talking about. All of them are actually really well done. Um, the engineering, the detail, all really good. The masterpiece movie figures, I really like. They're fantastic figures if you have the space. Unfortunately, I don't have the space. Well, now I have the space because I've sold so much. Um, like I've been, in case you guys haven't seen it, I've been selling like all of my movie Transformer figures. So if you're looking for any, um, the first movie ones are all gone. Um, those have all been sold. I think there's a couple Revenge of the Fallen ones that are left, Dark of the Moon, and then a couple Last Night ones. So if anybody's looking for anything, Blue Leaf, I don't think that they're going to do a reissue of that Cliff Jumper. I feel like they're probably going to do a studio series version of them and kind of stick with that. We were talking about the reveals earlier. The only one that really stood out that really caught my attention was the Dark of the Moon hatchet. They showed the Studio Series 86 Galvatron, which unfortunately it's the same mold as the Kingdom one. That's not necessarily a bad thing because that mold is fantastic. They just repainted it to give it a more of a cartoon look. Um, they're doing Skywarp, I think it is, from the War for Cybertron game. And then another one. I think it's a repaint of one of the like Scorpion bots or whatever. So kind of lackluster. Now, granted, there's one more day, which is tomorrow for New York Comic Con, but there really hasn't been much. I don't know if any of you know, but I just did my review. Many of you probably didn't even watch it because it's not a Transformer review, but it's a review of the McFarlane Toys DC Direct Batman from Batman Beyond. I did just see that, and I don't know if it was at New York Comic Con. I have a friend of mine that's at New York Comic Con, but he hasn't replied to my message yet. Where it's a blue translucent version of Terry McGinnis. That it starts towards the bottom where it's blue translucent, and then as it comes up, it transitions to like the full black, but it also comes with an alternate head of Terry, not of Batman, which I think is really cool. I want to get that. I gotta find out if that's at New York Comic Con. There was somebody that was on one of my Batman groups that was selling it for $50, and I'm like, that's not a bad price. Considering I just saw it on like Macari for $100. Oh, Sigma. What's up, my friend? The Andy Anderson. You just need the crossbots to combine, the Transformer crossover. I don't know. I don't want them to combine though. I mean, it's because they're all so very different. I wouldn't want them to combine. I mean, I did just see that the Sergeant Slaughter and Cup set has started filtering out there. I think it's in stock at CMD store. But again, it's like $90 or something like that, or $95. But I don't know if I really want to keep. I don't know if I would want that. I like Sergeant Slaughter. I thought that Sergeant Slaughter's team and GI Joe's cool. I'm not the biggest GI Joe fan, so I don't. I'm really on the fence with that one and paying that much for it. Like the Megatron one transforming into the Hiss tank wasn't terrible. But again, my interest in that cup set would be that I think that Sergeant Slaughter is cool. I like Sergeant Slaughter in terms of that like cartoon character, but then as a kid of the 80s and 90s, Sergeant Slaughter with G.I. Joe was, or not with G.I. Joe, with wrestling was also really kind of fun. I did look up, I don't know why I did, because I like torturing myself. I did look up I don't know what you call like vintage GI Joe figures. Like Transformers, we call them G1. So I don't know what you call GI Joe, but one of the original vintage um Terradrome, and that you can get pretty much complete for around 500-600 bucks, which isn't terrible. But the other one that I really have always wanted was the USS or not. I don't know if it's USS, but it's the Defiant. It's a space shuttle thing, and it's got like a whole base that goes away. That thing can go for like $3,000. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Zord, White Tiger Zero crossover. Oh, Morgana. There's Morgan D. Hi, baby. Hi. Hello, baby. Hi. Oh, you're a baby kitty. See, she likes me. The other ones don't. She hangs out with me. Bandai does the Naruto stuff. Oh yeah, we have that coming out. Again, that one I don't have in terms of the crossovers. I don't have much of an interest in that. I can appreciate what they're doing with it. I think it's cool that they're giving that to those fans. I love seeing all these crossovers, though. I mean, we're getting some really good ones lately, which is really impressive. Don't have much of an interest in call it G3 GI Joe. Oh, okay. I don't like I said, I'm not really on board with the Star Wars Mando crossover. Will you sit down, please? Morgan, sit down. Lay down, baby. Yeah. Honestly, the biggest thing for me would be that Sergeant Slaughter one. Monster Hunter Prime, of course you did. Paul, did you notice the Autobot logo on Studio Series Bumblebee Shockwave? An Autobot logo? No, I didn't notice that. Zoid Blade Liger, the blue one teased. I don't know what any of that means. TF fan, what's up, buddy? What's up? Oh, and now she just completely left. We're good now. Hey, your bitty baby. Hello. Like I said, she's the one that actually likes me. But no, yeah, I didn't know. I haven't looked honestly that close to see it. But yeah, nerdy cat goddess, which that's kind of a cool name. You're a cat goddess, and I like cats. That's cool. I dig it. They got Zoid, Blade, Liger, the blue one teased. Yeah, I don't know what any of that means. You know what would be cool? Crossovers with Power Rangers and Transformers. That would be cool. Josh, what's up? You managed to get the Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. That is really cool. I have not been able to find that anywhere yet. And almost everywhere online has sold out. People are clamoring to get that one. Hello, Wyatt. Tiny square on his right arm. Okay, I'll take a look. It's right over there. Give us a Megazord combiner. I'd buy it and don't even like Power Rangers. You know, I probably would buy it too. Like I've talked about this before. Like I'm an original Power Ranger fan. for several seasons, I watched the first half of just about every episode on Monday through Friday. So that would be cool. 86 Prime is on his way to you. There you go. Yeah, you did, DJ, and you said that they had several of them there. The problem though is Universal for me is like an hour away. Can't I can't drive all the way over there just for that. My Power Ranger time was with Billy. Tommy was in there too. Let's see, Billy, Tommy, Jason. I'm trying to remember the girls' names. I don't remember the girls' names. The Pink Ranger and Yellow Ranger. Trini? I don't remember. But I used to watch, I've told this story before. When I was going to school, our school started Kimberly. Yeah, there you go. Trini. There we go. Okay. I got Trini right. So when I went to school, when I was in grade school, school started every day at 8:05. My sister and I would walk to school every morning, and we would leave at 7:45 every day to get to school on time. It took like 15 minutes to walk to school. Then we'd sit around and fight around with our friends for a little bit. The show came on at 7:30 every morning, so we would watch it from 7:30 to 7:15, which was kind of like the first commercial break. And so, like I said, we watched about half of every episode, but especially in the ones where there were like multi-part episodes, it was always kind of annoying because we would watch the next episode and like previously on Power Rangers. We were like, I don't remember seeing that happen because it was done. So it was funny. Scant, hello, my friend. Hello. Is anybody looking up my Batman Beyond question? Somebody has to look this up. And I posted it in the Discord, and what's his face? Oh my god. Talon, duh. Talon didn't look it up. I'm trying to find out if the blue translucent McFarlane Toys Terry McGinnis is exclusive to New York Comic Con. I would, Saeed, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. I would love the Lego Baradur. I think that is, especially since I have the Tower of Orthanc, that would be cool because it's the two towers, right? I would love to get that. Part of me wishes it was taller than it is, and I saw somebody do a custom where they like had like a whole nother section added on there, and it makes it look better. I don't have the money to buy it, unfortunately. I wish to God that I did. That would be amazing. There's always amazing Lego sets that come out that I don't have the money to get, like the Titanic. I would kill for that set. Couldn't afford it when it came out. By the time that I would have had money for it, long since sold out, which is like, God damn it. Baradur is another one that I would absolutely love to have. I don't know if it would fit in my details because it's got a wide base on it. But I would kill for that set. That's one that's up there. And I love the fact that the Sauron's eye lights up. That's cool. Skin, I'm doing well. Worked today. For those of you that don't know, I have started back at work, which is great. I got the clearance to go back. I still have to figure out how to come up with money to buy my prescriptions. I don't have insurance, and two of my drugs, there's a total of 6 prescriptions that I have. 2 of them combined are $1,300. So It's a problem. I wish I was able to watch Batman Beyond, but I don't know where to watch the series. I think Batman Beyond, if you have it, I think it's on HBO Max. I'm pretty sure it's on HBO Max. What are you drinking? Are you drinking Coca-Cola? Or are you drinking Diet Mountain Dew? Like me? God, now you're depressing me with the bar door. From what I can tell in a quick search, the Blue Beyond seems to be available in multiple locations. I think I heard that too, but much like the Batman, the original, like Bruce Wayne and Batman, I think were first available at San Diego Comic-Con. I don't know why I'm coughing so much. I think, could be wrong, but I think God damn it. I feel like my nose is running, so I feel like it's like my sinuses are draining. But I think the translucent Batman is first available at New York Comic Con. So I don't know. We'll see. Has anyone seen the Creature Commando trailer? Oh, Adam just comes in here and says that. I have Netflix on. Oh, I don't think it's on any of those. All the smoke. I know, right? No, I feel like my nose is definitely running. So it's like I feel like there's nasal drip. Major MILF vibes. God, Adam, we need to get you a girlfriend. Legacy Quake. Probably not Mr. Blur, just because I don't have a lot of extra money. And what I do have, I try and put it directly towards figures that I really am interested in. It needs time to cook. Okay. Well, dumbass. I just like how he said it, dumbass. This is probably not the place to come in here and ask that question, seeing how we're not talking politics. I love Shrek. Those are really fun movies. I like Donkey in it. It's funny, Donkey's voice. Yes, I know they're both voiced by Eddie Murphy, but Donkey's voice is very much like Mushu in Mulan. Not Mulan. Yeah, Mulan. Did DJ more? Those have all been spoken for by now. October 27th. Yeah, I'm really excited to see that as well. It was the primary reason why I sold my Combiner Wars one. I really like that Combiner Wars one. As Devastator is fantastic. But the thing that I like that they're doing is they are releasing these all individually, like they did with Devastator or the Constructicons for the Studio Series Revenge of the Fallen and Devastator, which allows them to put more into the figure, because each figure, they're going to range from, leader class figure, $55 to a Voyager class figure that's $30. They're going to be able to put a lot more into it. So the overall value of Devastator is going to be higher than the cost of that Combiner Wars one. So I'm really thinking that we're going to get like a true masterpiece with that Studio Series 86 Devastator, where individual bot modes are going to look fantastic, both in robot and vehicle mode. And for the most part, all of them did with the Combiner Wars, with the exception of, like, say, Mixmaster and Long Haul. The rest looked fine, but those two definitely suffered. But really excited about that one. B127 in Transformers 1. His character is based. Oh, I did not know that. Based on Donkey. Okay. You'll need a second Devastator to supply. Exactly. There you go. I made your childhood and got you into Transformers. Which is the best? Thank you so much, Defense. Adam Chandler, this blows. I'm out. Peace out. Oi! 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm just so happy we are finally getting a Hatchet. Yeah, it's taken a while. But you know what? If they're giving us Hatchet, I did talk to one of the marketing manager for Hasbro, and he did say that he would love to be able to do Skids and Mudflap. let me give you an exclusive behind the scenes. Where's it at? Let's see. Said this. I've gotten better Transformer. He did specifically say, and I said, and if I may, I know they're controversial to do, but I still want a damn 86 or Studio Series Skids and Mudflap. His reply, I also want both of them. Plastic itself cannot be controversial, which I love that answer. So it's on their radar. They would like to do them. What's up, Brad? What's up, buddy? Speedy notification. Well, you know what? It's only been 37 minutes. That's not bad. It's not. That's not terrible. So, I mean, it's something that I'm sure they have talked about, and we'll see. That would be fun. Now, that's not confirming that they're doing it. Just that he would like to do them. He would like to see them as well, and that plastic itself cannot be controversial. So you look at the figures. The figures don't have to be controversial. How they were in the movie could be, but again, I still don't see how it's really controversial. If that's the case, I don't see how Skids and Mudflap can be controversial. But Jazz in the first movie wasn't. I don't understand that at all. Oh, the ice cream truck, that would be cool as well. Yeah. The two regular ones. There you go. Pretty sure those are the only ones I'll ever own. Nah, Sigma, you'll get more. I have faith. I feel like the '90s Batman Beyond figure had the same situation with the wings. Oh, probably. I don't remember. I did not. I definitely didn't have that figure when I was a kid, though. After your review of the ice cream test, I never transformed it. Oh, I want it for the truck mode, and I know how. That's fair. That's fair. But I think it's cool that they were able to do that. I think that nowadays they could probably do a better job. It would probably be a Voyager figure, but I think a Voyager figure that transforms them into like deluxe size figures. But I think that it would be cool to have those. That would be really funny. How would you feel if all mainline Transformers have diecast? Diecast is. honestly, I don't know. I mean, it would make all the figures more expensive. I don't think that they need it though, to be totally honest with you. Yawning. Since I got it, I only changed it once. It lives forever in truck mode on my shelf. There you go. Hey, I don't know what they're doing. Oh no, Air 05000. I'm unsub to you now for that. Then you don't mind if I do that again because you unsubscribed. Yeah, for memory, the only time previously was the twins from animated. It hasn't been done. Oh, you know what? Yeah. What was it? Jetfire and Jetstorm? That combined, that was actually really cool. It's interesting, Tanner, how your name shows up like that. With the check mark there, that's peculiar. Think they will ever do Dark of the Moon? Well, that's what we were talking about. I would like to see it. I don't know who that is. I don't know who. I'm sorry, Tanner. I apologize. Somebody's excited. Skint's excited that you're here, though. Bring back the Transformers that shoot sparks everywhere. That's dramatic. That is, yeah, dangerous and expensive. Throwing figures at people is probably not good for you. Animated figures were great except for Legends. Yes, honestly, the animated figures I've talked about this before are probably some of the best figures in terms of recreating how they looked on screen. Hey, what are you doing? Weirdos. But yeah, those are phenomenal. Have any of your details shattered out of nowhere? Main reason I sold my. That's funny that you mentioned that. Years ago, one of them, the glass door, literally did explode. I wasn't even touching it. Um, I was in my office when I was living, with my ex-wife. I was in my room, and literally out of nowhere, the glass door just exploded, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And it, like, they shattered into little tiny beads all over the place. It was crazy. So yeah, I have heard that happen. I don't know why it happens. I don't know what causes it to happen. None of that. But yeah, I have had that happen to me. I'm just wondering because one of my other YouTubers said the figures are not like the ones from G1. Well, the toys in the 80s were built differently than now. So it's hard to kind of compare them and now. Yeah, Prime wasn't bad. Prime did good with the first edition figures. The first edition ones were top-notch masterpiece quality kind of transformation. After the first edition, though, kind of got a little bit flaky. I do love. I doubt I'm gonna get it. I got maybe if I find Optimus. I do love the repaint of Motormaster, which is to me a really nice homage to Botcon. Botcon, one of Botcon's most popular sets was the Stunticon job set, where they literally took multiple. Wait, there's ads in live now. Oh yeah, it honestly happens. I don't know why. But the Stunticon job really took the concept of the Stunticons, gave them that Transformers animated look, and they did that with the Voyager class Optimus, repainting him and giving him a new head for Motormaster. And I remember quite clearly, as part of like the Botcon story for them, because it like drag strip was an RC repaint, and it was that drag strip was in drag, which I thought was funny. You probably couldn't get away with that nowadays, which is interesting. But that set came out in like 2011. So drag strip was in drag. Motormaster apparently talked like Macho Man Randy Savage, and he would always be like, Motormaster always was like, Motormaster is this, would talk in the third person or whatever that is. It was really weird, but it was funny. It was super funny. Prime RID Soundwave did well. Yeah. Not all of them. Like I said, the majority of them were kind of meh. So, but yeah, a lot of the main Prime figures were really well done. They did a couple also Arms Micron figures, which turned out to be pretty good. The Unicron that they did was shit. Well, it wasn't a bad figure. It was way too small. It should not have been like a deluxe figure. So, Skint in the Transformers Botcon set for the Stunticons, drag strip was a repaint of RC, and the story was that he was in drag. Did you ever get the Revenge of the Fallen Dead End figure? I don't remember. Even Tanner. That's the I had that set. I regret selling it years ago. Because that set, like I said, is one of the most sought after sets that came from Botcon. Between that, and I gotta say that Alpha Trion figure that was a repaint of Vector Prime, that one went for a damn pretty penny. A lot of that was because of the accessory that came with Alpha Trion, which was Vector Sigma and the key for Vector Sigma. That a lot of people really like that. Once we got season 3, it'd that it definitely started going down. You're welcome, Air. Yeah, Mac, we talked about the 86 Galvatron. A lot of us, I'm kind of disappointed in that because I thought it was going to be a new figure, like a remold or something like that. It's literally the same one as the Kingdom one, which that's not a bad figure, but kind of like how they improved the Unicron, or not Unicron, the Ultra Magnus figure. I thought they were going to do that with Galvatron as well. They didn't. It's definitely disappointing. Do I have to get him? Oh, no, you just removed it. So, so I mean, it is. I mean, the color is definitely more accurate to the cartoon. But I'm and all the accessories are the same. It comes with the guns that look like the spaceship that he flew around in. It's definitely a bit of a disappointment for that that they just repainted them. It's a good figure. The mold is good, just not good when a lot of us were expecting, like I said, a retool or something. Worried about 86 Megatron? I wouldn't be worried about it. I mean, he doesn't transform into a gun, but I mean, they have shown that they can do pretty decent tanks. So, and I'm okay with them doing it. They don't have a choice. I mean, it's not like they don't want to do it, but they don't have a choice. Ended up selling my legacy Galvatron. Yeah, I think a lot of people, Tanner, were. What will your reaction be if the Studio Series line brings back Revenge of the Fallen, Skids, and Mudflap, the two? I feel like I'm being trolled right now. I was asking about Steeljaw because I'm getting the core class Steeljaw, and I don't really care about the one that comes with Leadfoot. Oh, well, that one, the Leadfoot that comes with Leadfoot is more or less just an homage to the original concept art for it. That originally Leadfoot was going to have his engine that could transform into Steeljaw. They got rid of that for the movie, but they threw it in with the toy, which I think is cool. Do I watch Chefatron? I unfortunately have watched him. New Age is making a Studio Series 86 style Megatron that becomes a gun. Yeah, but like I said, I'm not a big third party person. Well, what if 86 Masters is just an upscale of the Sieger? I mean, they could easily just remold it because the Earthrise Megatron actually looks pretty good. Yeah, just concept art for Steeljaw, but I thought it was cool that they actually threw that to us in it. Yeah, it is. It is a rare bot to find. Most of it, like DJ, you actually got a really good deal on it because most of the time that thing sells for like $100 now. That's because Stacy, you're a sweetheart, and I love you to death. It is a baby. We're gonna. Hi, hi, Morgan D. Hi, hey, yo, baby. She's like, don't touch me. What's up, Jordan? If they did a new Optimus, I think I would imagine mech, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm your number one YouTuber. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, but I keep checking to see if Talen's answering me. And the little shit isn't. He's in our time zone now. Oh, there it is. Good question. I'm not there tomorrow, but I'll ask my friend. Please do. Regular was a SDCC one at first, then was released at, not retired, released. God bless it. Released at retail. How do you spell retail? What the hell? Thinking this one will be a. I want to try getting him. Okay. All right. Oh, a bunch of things went by. I've seen the Family Guy Decepticon that transformed into a boat. No, I've not seen that. Get down from there. Get down. Little shit tried to jump up and attack my Insecticons. Pepper has taught that little shit so many bad habits. That's okay, DJ. That's okay. Oh, I'm excited about that new Venom movie. I'm really excited about it. I mean, I'm going in again with cautious optimism because I really like Carnage, and Let There Be Carnage kind of let me down. It wasn't a bad movie, but I felt like they could have really done so much more with that. Like make it an R-rated movie and let Carnage do what he wants. Um, I'm really curious what they're gonna do now. Cats and collecting. No, they are not, Brad. What are you doing? Hi. You're staring at me, so I know you're up to something. Yeah, she definitely does not like Decepticons, especially Insecticons. Canceling my 86 Amazon delivery came and went and became. We'll let you know when we have stock again. That's bullshit, Jordan. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. Angely Fire. Amazing. I don't know what's amazing, but thank you. No, yeah, I would agree with that, Brad. You know, as long as it's a good movie, I'll be okay with it. I'm really curious to see what they're going to do though, because you know that this is the last Venom movie, or they've said that it is, and it's supposed to tie into other future Spider-Man movies. So I'm curious to see how they're going to do that. My cat thankfully grew out of shit like that. Well, Pepper's only a little over a year old. So le pardon, the Japanese Spider-Man, le pardon. There were parts of his score in Transformers 1 and a lot. There was a lot of that now that I think about it. North Vlog, thank you so much. I appreciate that little super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Here, let's give that a. Can I give that a thumbs up? I don't know if I can give that a thumbs up. Here, I'll heart it. I don't know what. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Every little bit helps. Everything does. Jazz is 4 now. He'll be 5. Yeah, I mean, I think in terms of cat years, 1 years old for a cat kind of puts him at like 14. So she's in her teenage years and is a pain in the ass and loves jumping up on my desk and knocking down things. She just jumped up on my review table, probably to knock something down. I literally, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I have. This is solitaire. This is a very expensive Rock Lord figure. I should probably sell this. I could probably get a shit ton of money for this. This little dagger is like $150, $200 by itself. I thought she stole it until one day, lo and behold, it was laying right in the middle of the floor, which means she found where it was, pulled it back out, and dropped that some bitch there. Because she's a little shit. But I love her to death. Was the ship thing for PAX? Brad, it was, unfortunately, Emma and TJ aren't here. Talking about Transformers 1, I enjoyed the movie. I had fun with it. I thought it was a good movie. It's up there as one of my favorites, and it's in the better half of the Transformer movies. But there was definitely a lot of desire by me to hear the Steve Jablonsky score There were several times I thought they were going to it, and then they didn't. But also, I feel like there was two opportunities separate from each other where they could have had Peter Cullen come in and do a voice. The first time, when Orion Pax becomes Optimus Prime, it's a mouth plate, right? So he's like this. Now, when he was like this, you could hear his voice was muffled. It sounded different than Chris Hemsworth. That would have been a perfect time whenever that thing closed for them to use Peter Cullen's voice. My name is Optimus Prime. And then when you open it, you're Chris Hemsworth again. I thought that would have been a perfect opportunity to bring in because it wasn't like that for a long time. It would have been just a few like scenes, not even scenes, just a few like bits. That would have been perfect for Peter Cullen. Or if you don't do that, when Orion Pax is getting the power of the Matrix and it says arise Optimus Prime, which is a nice throwback to the Peter Cullen saying arise Rodimus Prime. That would have been amazing. If you don't do the voice like this, but you want to pull it in there, pull from that and have Peter Cullen say arise Optimus Prime. That would have been pièce de résistance. That's the kid, chef's kiss. I would have loved that. What if Wheeljack was a Ferrari instead of a Mercedes Benz? I didn't really count him as Wheeljack. I lost a couple of books. Actual books? Jazz would steal books? That's amazing. I wish I could have gotten. No, hey. Nor's vlog. Don't ever feel that way. Everything that you do is greatly appreciated. I can't thank you enough. Natsuki, hello. Even just watching the videos help. Like I said, I need to come up with my like I'm working again, which is fantastic, but I got to make sure that I have enough money for all my medication. Oh yes, they did. They reused the Spark Chamber theme from the last night. Oh, well, that's interesting, Brad. They couldn't have used any of the actual good stuff. Yeah, I did like that as well. And we are going into the I for like the next line for Hasbro figures is like something about the primes. So like I feel like they're going to be finally giving us real representations of the original 13 primes, which I am so excited about. That is 2025 is going to be full of that stuff, and then we're going to have Devastator. I'm like, there is so much good stuff that's still to come. I'm super excited about that. Finally getting like a Megatronus, like a legitimate Megatronus. I know we've gotten the Fallen before, but like before he becomes the Fallen, Megatronus would be amazing. A really nice Alpha Trion figure. Even though I still have that Chigokin one, which I think is the best one ever made. Getting one of those. Prima, getting a Micronus, Quintus. I'm trying to think. Solus Prime. All of these original primes would be amazing. It's going to be amazing to finally get them. This film has brought the fandom together. I don't know if I would say that, Stacy. It definitely seems like fans like the movie, but it's really kind of unfortunate that it didn't financially do very well at all. I did like the voice actors, and I thought that Scarlett Johansson did an amazing job as Alita 1. Um, I don't remember his name, but the guy that did Megatron, I thought did really well. Um, especially for like an earlier version of Megatron. The dude who played Bumblebee, I thought was kind of annoying for the most part. I mean, I get it because Bumblebee is meant to be annoying in the film, but I don't like that. I didn't care for that all that much. But you could definitely see where this movie um, takes a clear departure from the Bayverse. Whereas you could look at the Bumblebee movie, and I've done it before, and I've said that there are connections there. Um, it has been widely talked about how it was originally meant to be a prequel, but then they're like, let's get rid of that idea. This is going to be something separate. But there were so many pieces that were built into that movie that just lined up perfectly with the Bay movies. Some stuff didn't. I understand that, but this definitely does, especially like with Sentinel Prime. And how it's revealed that he's bad, because in Dark of the Moon, that's when we find out that Optimus Prime finds out that Sentinel Prime is bad. So this is clearly a departure from that, which I'm okay with. That's fine. But I feel like this is a true reboot of the franchise. Yeah, I agree with that, Brad. I think that would have been pushing a little bit too much. I like those little nods and those little Easter eggs, but you do too much, and what are you doing? And it just becomes like it's forced, and I'm not a fan of it. I was talking to my family about the amount I gave you, and they don't understand what prices are like in the collecting community. Well, DJ, I do appreciate you buying that, like I said. Uh, but the rarity of that figure, as Brad talked about, it was a Target exclusive. You could only get it there. So it was harder to get, and because it was harder to get, it's harder to get now. And the price on it, the value of it, is easily $100 and higher for it. So you got, like I said, you got a pretty good deal. I agree with that, Mac. I think that Chris did a good job. I just think that if you wanted to throw a little bit of an homage and a nod to Peter Cullen, it would have been nice to, in those two situations, I think it would have worked well for either of them. Like I said, whether you choose to do it with the voice thing, doing this, um, or like I think both would have really gotten fans very excited, or the Arise Optimus Prime line. Oh, Brad, I can't agree with you more. I love the Steve Jablonsky stuff. I still have the workshop, I believe. Yeah. Box office. We talked about this as well, Brad, when you haven't been around, but I think a lot of the box office kind of was hurt. I reached out and I talked to John Bailey about this, and he's actually friends with the director of Transformers One. And what he explained to me, for those of you that don't know, John Bailey actually has billing in the movie. He voices Soundwave in it and does an amazing job. Um, but he's friends with the director of the movie, and the marketing team that cuts together the trailers for it didn't know what the movie was really about. So they just thought it was meant to be like a kids movie. So they literally cut all that together as if it was going to be just like a Nickelodeon-ish kind of kid movie. And it definitely was a more kid-friendly movie than some of the other Transformer movies, but it wasn't meant to be a kids movie. They cut that really badly. And I think that can combine with the fact that they did a lot of screenings for that movie. Screenings where people didn't have to pay money to see the movies. So that really hurt as well around the world. it was like that. Not only that, but just like last week is like when it opened up in the UK. So there was a lot of bad stuff done with that movie, and it's really unfortunate. Titan Clash, Transformers 1, Megatronus. What? What are you talking about? Have you ever broken a hot toy? Yes, I have, and it's heartbreaking. Well, I don't know if we're gonna get them in the studio series skin, but they are the next line. I forgot what it's called. Somebody could probably look it up. But the next Transformers toy line is called something with the primes. What do you what do you think, or what do you like more, Transformers Rise of the Beast or Transformers 1? Transformers 1. I thought Rise of the Beast was okay, but I like Transformers 1 more. The voice act, yeah, I guess the voice actor did a fine job, but the character was, yeah, I think that's a better way of describing it. Yeah, the early screenings, Stacy, I agree. I think it really hurt. What if Dino was a Lamborghini? He was a Ferrari, so there's not much of a difference. Sentinel Prime is a dick. You're not wrong. Sentinel Prime is a dick. Whereas no, yeah, and I like that. I think that's a cool idea. Um, and they really went into that with this movie. So with the false prime, and I really like that when Alpha Trinan's like Sentinel is no prime. I thought that was really cool. I also really loved fucking Sentinel or Alpha Trion. I'm a big fan of Alpha Trion. I really loved how he was badass in this movie. Ultra Magnus is bitch. Shrek figures? Probably not. Bluey, I don't think a lot of people would watch those. Born Born to be alive. Of course you can't. Of course you can't. Oi! Don't worry, Paul. I'll take good care of Lightfoot. Good. Take good care of him. You're killing Primate. Yes. Ah, North Vlog. Again, thank you so much. Let's give that a heart. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Yeah, but it's something. These two aren't cranking the whip. Yeah, I mean, when the movie comes out, and I gotta believe it's gonna come out probably by next month. I'm excited to buy it and watch it again. I would just like to say that I went to go see Superman, the Christopher Reeve story. If you are of my age and saw Christopher Reeve as your Superman, there is no way you're watching that movie without getting teary eyed. That movie, from start to finish, my eyes were teared up the entire time. It was such a well done documentary on Christopher Reeve. Um, it was amazing. So, highly recommend seeing that as well. Baver Sentinel looks like a lot like Galvatron. Yeah, yeah, he definitely does. Who's out there? What are you doing? What are you doing? ¿Qué pasó? Huh? Age of the Primes. That sounds right, Stacy. That sounds about right. So like I said, I'm excited about that. Paul, just to let you know, I tried looking for Leadfoot, but I couldn't find him in the Bay Area. Well, see, you found it. You found it here. If anybody still wants, I still have the other records. I have Top Spin and Roadbuster. What is happening with the Deadpool 3 release? Disney Plus. Well, it's already on Disney Plus, at least here in the States. It was on Disney Plus at the beginning of the month. Deadpool and Wolverine, fantastic movie, loved it. Not there in Australia. If I could let you sign into my Disney Plus to watch it, I would, my friend. I don't know if I actually could let you do that. Maybe it might like if I gave you my password, it might be regional, so I don't like regionally locked. I don't know. But it was such a well done movie. They really are, Brad. I've been seeing a lot of people complain about that. Saeed, I would love to. You know, I have to get my finances stabilized, like with my medical bills and things like that first. So I can't commit to those figures when they're like $300. On top of that, like I want to get 2 of the HasLab Ecto-1s. I'm trying to think. Like they just announced like a giant Marvel Legends Sentinel from the 97 X-Men series. Those are like $175, which is actually a really good price because it's like 21 inches tall or something like that. And it's done up to look like X-Men the animated series, which I freaking love. And I need to get 2 of those. So I need to start getting things situated with my medical bills. Oh, the Fox thing was fantastic, especially the end when they're doing the end credits. Out of the Wreckers, I would probably say Leadfoot was my favorite because he's chubby. I think when in my theater when it was flame on and he said that, the audience lost their shit. Like died laughing. They were all cheering. They thought it was hilarious. That was really very cool. I love that they brought back, Elektra. I mean, that was fantastic. Blade was amazing to see in the MCU. Gambit and the jokes is like, is that really what they call you, or did you just hope that they did? Channing Tatum as Gambit was perfect, as everybody ever as they've always thought he would be. He nailed it. It was amazing. Granted, it was Ryan Reynolds who wrote a lot of that, so he's gonna make it good. But I loved seeing Happy in it. It was so fun. Speaking of, they're releasing. I did see that they're doing a Lego X-Men house, which again, that one would be having the X-Mansion would be amazing. That would be another one that I would really like to get. Somebody was in here earlier asking about Barad-dûr from Lord of the Rings, and I desperately want that thing. It was a love letter to the older fans. Yeah, totally. Have him fight Robert Downey Jr. as Doom. That would be funny. Yeah, the rumor was that there was a Gambit movie that was basically greenlit, and it was going forward, and he was hired, and cast as it, but then the movie just got canceled for one reason or another. Which theater experience was better in your opinion, Endgame or No Way Home? It was a different kind of thing. Endgame, it was a very sad kind of thing. I think Infinity War actually got more of a reaction than Endgame did. Um, the two biggest scenes that I can think of, especially in an Infinity War, was when Captain America showed up for the first time in the subway. That was amazing. And then Thor showing up at the Battle of Wakanda. That was amazing as well. Endgame was just a very sad one. No Way Home had a lot of cheers though when they saw the different Spider-Mans. The new X-23, yeah. Yeah, well, I could definitely see that, Brad. What if Iron Man is the anchor beam? It's possible. My thoughts on MGO. I don't really have thoughts one way or the other about other YouTubers. I do watch MGO's videos from time to time though. Rivendell would be a nice one. I mean, I remember having the set of the council. Um, it was a much smaller representation of uh Rivendell, but I would really love like a good like Barad-dûr. That would I would love to get that. Not ticks. Hello. Oh, well, okay. Well, there you go. I'm still hoping for Iron Man's return. Um, I don't really know if we're gonna get Iron Man's return. We'll see though. We'll see. Yeah. What's a beautiful set? Barad-dûr. I mean, Barad-dûr. Very expensive here as well. I mean, I could probably sell my sword replicas and get enough for the Barad-dûr set, but I really like the sword replicas. I feel that having Tom Hardy's Venom appear in MCU was a go around to not bring. No, I think that Tom Hardy in MCU, they're going to have more to do with that. I mean I definitely think that more is going in. The Muffin Media. Oh my God! Hello. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. I've not done that in a long time. What's up, my friend? Oh, Rivendell. Yeah. Good to see you, though, Meteor Muffin. I still know it's a Muffin Media, but Muffin Man. Rivendell, it's a beautiful city. Yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous. I just think that Barad-dûr is more iconic. Ramon, yeah, man, you've been on a selling spree lately. Well, unfortunately, having two medications that cost $1,300 and being in a hospital for almost a week means that I have to come up with money, and that means selling things. Unfortunately, does a part of yourself hurt to get? Yeah, absolutely. The fact that like all my movie studio series figures, I've been selling those. It absolutely sucks because those are such integral parts into my Transformer love. Ironheart fighting Doctor Doom. I don't know that whole Ironheart thing. I don't know what they're going to be doing with that. I think I saw that got delayed again. Ah, Muffin Media. Yeah, I have not done that in a while. That's super. What the hell? Restart and install. No. Snooze. All right. Have have a smaller version. I've recently been seeing like knockoffs of like the Titanic set. That's like $250. That is basically from what it's kind of like the old NECA figures that would get knocked off. It's made at the same factory, but they use it and make a knockoff of it. I've been tempted by that, and I feel like they probably would do the Baradur set because yeah, it is a very expensive set. If that one shows up, I might do that one, like the knockoff of it. I watched The Hobbit as a kid, but don't remember anything. Oh well, I'm a big Lord of the Rings. So, although I will tell you that the girl that I'm seeing now, I forgot what we decided to name her, because I'm trying to keep it a little bit more low key. Has been having me watch the Harry Potter movies, and I am through 4 movies. No, what was the last one? The Goblet of Fire. That's the last one that we watched, and I'm enjoying it. I really am. Like the first one was pretty decent, kind of slow in spots. That's the Sorcerer's Stone. The Chamber of Secrets, I was kind of bored through the entire movie. Like that movie just dragged on, and it's like, ugh. The third one, Prisoner of Azkaban, they'll pick things up. And I was like, oh, this is getting good. The fourth one, Goblet of Fire, really was like on fire. Goblet of Fire. So I'm really excited about that one. We got the last 4 to watch. And we're spacing it out between now and around my birthday, which is November 24th, because for my birthday, I want to take her to go to Universal Studios. But I want to go to Universal Studios and go to Harry Potter Land knowing about Harry Potter. So that's why I decided to do this. Ramon, thank you. I appreciate that. The books are the same way? Okay. Order of Phoenix is really good. I think that's the next one, isn't it? I'm like, I don't know the order quite yet. Up until the part that I've seen it. But I know the last 2 are it's a 2-parter, so like one movie and then the second one. I know, yeah, the Order of the Phoenix is in there, and then there's Order of the Phoenix, and I don't remember, Half-Blood Prince, I think is the other one. Harry Potter. I've been there, Ramon, but I didn't know anything about it, so I miss out. And I'm looking at all this stuff. It's like, that stuff's cool. I want to go there. I want to buy a wand, and I want to do magic spells. I mean, it's super. Deathly Hallows 1 and 2. Yeah. Order is after. Okay. DJ, I would be down to sell whatever you're looking for. So whatever you're looking for, message me, and I'll let you know if it's available. But I have a real good friend of mine that works at Universal who I think said that he could get us in, which is cool. But like I said, like I went there before when the land first opened years ago, and I remember like going into the bathroom and there's a girl that's talking over the speakers, and it makes it sound like it's coming from like the pipes and stuff, not knowing. And then somebody said, yeah, somebody told me, and I was like, that's kind of creepy. But then somebody told me, it's like in the movies, there's a girl that died and she haunts the bathroom, so she's there. And then watching the movie, I'm like, holy fuck, that's Moni Myrtle. And so like now I know it, and now I get it, and I understand that reference. And now, yeah, Moni Myrtle, there you go. And now it's like I want to go there again, and have fun with that. It's funny, or like, you see Butterbeer there, and I'm like, and there's always a line for the shit because it's Butterbeer. And I'm like, I don't understand that at all. Movies, you can go into Ollivanders, I think it's called, and there you can pick out a wand. Like Diagon Alley is there. You can go down there. You can get like a pet. Like you can get a little owl that sits on your shoulder. I'm like, there's a lot of really, and she is a fucking perv. Oh my god, we were watching what it was the last one, so Goblet of Fire, and she's sitting there when they were talking about so Harry's in the pool, right? And where he's got to put his head under the water so we can listen, so we can hear what the egg says. And she's sitting there, she's like, yeah, and he was here. And I'm like, you're a fucking pedophile. I'm like, you're old and these are kids. I'm like, you are creepy as shit. Loved it. It was so funny. So funny. But like there's all this cool stuff that's there that you can experience, and you can sit there and like actually you have your wand do things and have it make things happen. I'm like, that is so fucking cool. I love all of that. And it's like like I want to buy, you guys know how much I love prop replicas from the movie. Like I want to buy the Sorcerer's Stone, or as it's actually apparently known everywhere else except for the United States, the Philosopher's Stone. But for some reason, they changed the name from Philosopher's Stone to Sorcerer's Stone, because apparently here in the United States, we wouldn't have known what that meant. I don't understand. I hear it tastes horrible. Oh, I'm sure it probably does, but you still got to experience it. Oh yeah, the dragon. Yeah, Gringo's banger. Yeah, however you say. Yeah, all that stuff. Try things for yourself. Yeah, I mean, it's just so much of that. Like I said, when I went there, I remember going on the big Harry Potter ride. We did Hagrid's. I think it was Hagrid's. It's a little roller coaster, but when we did the ride that's inside Hogwarts, I remember going on the ride. I'm like, I don't know anything about these movies, but that was the best fucking ride I've ever been on. It was so cool. Everything about it. And now again, like I said, I want to go on it because I want to understand more about it. And I have the new girl to thank for all of that. I think Stacy, I think I'm gonna walk out with like a fucking robe and the wand and the little thing on my shoulder. I'm gonna turn into one of those kind of people. And it's probably gonna turn the girl on. I'm seeing a whole lot more. Yeah, there's a couple different wands out of there. You have to make sure that you get the interactive one. Yeah. You have to say, well done, dragon. Okay, I will. Morgan, yeah, Morgan just, little baby. Hello, baby. Look at her. Little baby girl. Hello, baby girl. Hi, cutie. Hi. Look how cute she is. Yeah, there is a lot of spinning on it. That I will say that. You'll definitely enjoy it now more that you know. Yeah. And that's what I want to. I want to get those references. I want to understand it. Mischief managed. Okay. Well, okay. So I did do that. Let me, so I went to the Wizarding World website and I don't remember. I will tell you my house. Log in. Hold on. I got my Patronus, all this stuff. Log in. Why is it not logging in? But I don't remember any of it. So I gotta log in. I'm gonna log in. I'm gonna share. See how nerdy I get about this? She should be watching this because she'd be getting turned on by me right now. All right. So I am a part of Ravenclaw. That's my house. My Patronus is an osprey, which is not very good. And my wand is a maple wand. And here's my little dude. Like I did all that. Think of The Hobbit as 1990s films said. Oh, sorry, you're not talking to me. You got Gryffindor. I really like The Hobbit. It's okay. I mean, like the last two movies are kind of lame. They were split into two movies, and they shouldn't have been. Hey Siri. Luminos.
Luminosity is an absolute measure of radiated electron.
That didn't work. Luminos?
Okay. I found this on the web for that didn't work, Luminous. Check it out.
No. I think I have to say the spell or something, though, don't I? Siri. Luminos.
Okay. I've turned torch on.
There it is. There we go. If you look up the Potter Collector, he does a lot of videos for Universal. Okay. I'll give that a look. I'll give him a look. You got Gryffindor too? Nice. Nice. Don't worry, Paul. I'm part of the cult. Okay. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. You got Hufflepuff? Knox turns it off. Siri. Luminos.
Okay. I've turned torch on.
Siri. Knox.
Okay. I've turned torch off.
I know spells. Watch out. What is it? Leviosa. Not Leviosa. Leviosa.
Okay. I found this on the web for what is a Levisa, not Levisa. Check it out.
Bitch is still listening to me. Oh, Ramon, you know I'm going to go see Megatron and Bumblebee and Optimus. You know I'm going to do that. Well, you can't change the sorting. The sorting hat tells you where you're supposed to be. And the sorting hat knows. The Dark Knight trilogy, loved it. I thought it got better towards the end. I think that Christian Bale does a great job as Batman and Bruce Wayne. I think he started doing a better job as Bruce Wayne towards the end of the trilogy, though, where he was using more of his detective stuff. So I liked it though. Megatron kind of is, but all that's the thing that I like about Universal a little bit more. They're a little bit more real with you. Like if you go up and talk to Donkey, he'll roast you, which is funny. But I also know that I need to get there before they close down Springfield, because I really want to take that in, take a lot of pictures, and enjoy it as well. Because you know that they're going to be getting rid of the Simpsons land. But I got to go to the bathroom real quick. So I'm going to let you guys hang out with Morgan here for a little bit. And I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Here's
a baby. Here's my baby. Look at this girl. Hello, little one. You're so pretty. So pretty.
Here, okay, you guys have one. Ow! I'm knocking shit over. Did she leave? Oh, no. There's one other thing. Oh, don't baby.
Hello, baby. Hello, baby.
So, as this is the anniversary. Wait, where'd it go? Did it fall? Oh, yes, it did. Here it is. So, 2007. I want to share this with you guys. This right here is a piece of the. Well, let me scroll through here. Have you ever seen Transformers Prime show, and do you think it's overrated? No, I liked it. Donkey's amazing. I love Donkey. I think, Brad, I've talked about this before. I think that Bale in the Nolan verse, or not Nolan verse, the Snyder verse would have made it a whole lot better. I don't think you needed to have, not that Ben Affleck did a bad job, but I think that, and I've talked about this before, I think one of the best things, I think one of the best things that they could have done was, we all know that Bruce Wayne survived at the end of The Dark Knight Rises, because we see Alfred and him acknowledging each other. We know that he survives. What would have been cool is if it ended like that and Bruce was retired. Then Superman comes in. Henry Cavill, whatever his name is, comes in. Superman's there. They start fighting in Metropolis. And it would have been amazing if that is what brought Bruce Wayne, Christian Bale, out of retirement. And it opens with us seeing that scene where Ben Affleck is standing on the street and he runs into the building that's like collapsing, like, and there's smoke and everything. If that was Christian Bale running into it, I think that would have been amazingly better and would have connected those. Oh, look at that. That's my little boy. He's over there. He's on the edge of the bed. Isn't she adorable? She's the cutest, precious little baby. The restaurant Harry Potter's. I've heard that's actually pretty good. Yeah. Lord Farquaad. I love Lord Farquaad. He's so funny. Yeah, well, no, yeah, made it better. But I think that having Christian Bale come back in that and do that, I think would have given a lot more credibility to the Superman movies. And then it would have made more sense because you would have had Christian Bale fighting in Batman versus Superman. It would have made more sense. But as we wrap up here, we got 15 minutes left. I just want to talk a little bit about how 17 years ago, yours truly got started on YouTube. And while I use my iPhone 14 Pro now, this is actually this would go into the Hall of Fame. I'm going to bequeath this to somebody, but this is my original web camera that I used to film my toy reviews. I literally would sit it on my computer and I would record. This only films in 240p, but this
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Shut up. This is the original web camera that I used 17 years ago. It's got a lot of dust on here still. This is very sentimental to me. It's amazing. So many memories were recorded. The like the whole start, everything. So I'm so happy that I still have that. I didn't care for Energon. I didn't watch any of those, unfortunately. I should. Would you ever consider collecting the NECA alien figures? I got into those a long time ago, like 13 years ago. 13, 15 years ago. I don't remember what it's 13, 14. I stopped getting them because they turned into shit figures, and I just like I don't want to buy those from them anymore. But yeah, this is the webcam that recorded all the fun back in 2007. I don't even know if it works anymore. Like it's got a USB, so I could probably plug it in and see if it does anything. I'd be curious. Just old time's sake, I should record something with that. The Wally. See, those ones actually were done with a different camera. I had an actual tape. You had to put like mini cassette, mini video tapes in there. Yeah, it used to be a dinner TV dinner tray that I used to use in my living room. Yep, I used to sit there doing them. You could see like my TV in the background. It was fun. Predaking from Transformers Prime. Predaking was okay. DJ, thank you, my friend. Good to see you. Oh my god. Fuck you. It's going on YouTube. Oh, that's so funny. I remember doing that. That was amazing. And like I pulled up and I'm like, yeah. I'm the Green Lantern. I remember doing that. Yeah, that was fun. So, Ramon, the answer to that question, why they were split into 3 different parts, was back then you had to apply to become a YouTube partner. And being a YouTube partner was the only way that you could do videos that were longer than 9 minutes and 59 seconds. Anything longer than that, it was automatically rejected. But if you were a partner, which is why I wanted to become a partner in the first place, I worked really hard to get my views up and things like that to become a partner, so that once you did it, it did the time frame or the time limit for it. That was why my videos were always split up into 3 parts, because I could only do like 9 minutes and 59 seconds, stop, and then do the next part. But I wanted to do all the parts of the video, so I had to split it up. When I know YouTube is so different now. When you became a partner, there was no time limit though anymore, so that's why I really pushed for that. But that's the way that it used to be. Yeah, this camera is literally what started me off. So I love it. That's a museum piece right there. I have it sitting on top of my 100,000 subscriber plaque, which is different now than it is now. So mine is like, it's a small play button with a big frame. I could just take it down and show you. Now it's all a one big like silver kind of looking thing, which I kind of like the way that looks even more. That's old school. Starscream video, yeah. People take that one so seriously. That was meant to be a funny video. Yeah, YouTube partners, you know, you can monetize, but like a lot of us back then, we never thought we were going to be like really making any money with it. Like, nobody's going to watch these videos. And, you know, once Transformers started becoming very, very popular, kind of like in 2009, then it exploded. And that was also when you basically got paid per view on videos. You would earn your CPM, which is cost per milli, and milli is Greek or something for 1,000. So if you got and your cost per 1,000 videos, like your CPM might be like $3 or $4 dollars per 1,000 views, kind of thing. So if you got 5,000 views, you would get three times. You would get $15 or whatever. So when you would see videos that would get a lot of views, you would make a lot of money off of that. YouTube in recent years, in the past 10 years or so, has really kind of shifted from being a per video, because a lot of people are really abusing it and using clickbait, and they would post like videos of and thumbnails and things like that of like girls half naked and stuff. And they changed it from being a per view sort of thing to watch time. And now the longer, and they were encouraging the whole binge watching thing. So that's where you get a lot of people. I think MGO still does it. Really pushes people to watch playlists, because it goes from one video to another video to another video to another video to another video. And as long as they stay on your channel, it doesn't interrupt that watch time thing. And that's still basically the way that it is now. So you go to my YouTube video and you watch my video. And if you watch 3 minutes of a 10-minute long video, and then you go and you click on somebody else's video that you see along the side, you end your watch time with me, you start watch time with them. They want you to stay on one particular person's channel and watch their same videos. So they really changed it to kind of that binge watch mentality. And that's where it's like you hear MGO say it all the time. MGO literally says the exact same stuff in all of his videos. And somebody asked me about it. Like, I don't have a problem with it, but it does get repetitive. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, hey, what's up, everybody? MGO here, the freaking geek himself. And now today's, and that's it for the packaging. Like, he literally says the same stuff over and over again. I'm like, it's like, classic, I'm like, he literally says the same stuff. And, I make fun of him in my video of Bombshell that's going to be coming out Wednesday. It's just, a lot of YouTubers don't make videos for binge watching. You're not wrong. But that's exactly what they want. Yeah. So it's fun, like I do it in jest and everything, but like, I remember, bloosh, that whole thing, he slides as sliding things, it's, as always, what is it? It's your toy, do what you want with it or whatever. And like, literally, like he says the same stuff all the time. And it annoys me. I still watch his videos. I don't like the fact that he says the same stuff, but thank you, Meteor Muffin Man. Media, But beginning of the videos, I know I miss being able to do that as well. I'm getting better with like the iMovie thing where I'm splitting things. It's still a little bit easier to kind of do it the other way, because I have to process the video and stuff, and that takes a while. But I've been trying to stay up. Like, all my videos for next week are done already. Well, Mondays and Tuesdays reviews are already done. They are uploaded. If you're a channel member, you can watch them right now. They're available that you can watch. I posted them on there. I haven't gotten anything yet to review for Friday's video though. Like, I don't have anything, unfortunately. But I remember your 09 leadership. You said some. Took a plane and shoved a robot up its ass. You're not wrong. Yeah. But it's all it's all in good fun. Like if I ever met any of these people like MGO or Prime versus Prime or Chefatron, I'd probably say hi to them because I'm friendly. Am I a fan of their videos, how they do them? No, that doesn't mean that I can't. The voice impressions crack me up. Yeah. Did you see like this is the video review? Hello, this is Arnold Schwarzenegger doing the toy review. It's a girly man, Paul over here. They're doing the toys. Get to the chopper, do it now. You got to subscribe to his channel and all the fun stuff. Do it. It is Donald Trump, and Donald Trump's not one of my best impressions, but I sit there and I have fun with it. And it's you're gonna hear this coming up. The former President Donald Trump, the 45th president. Yeah, that's right. I can't remember, but it's tremendous, and we're gonna make all the toys. We're gonna make them the best toy reviews that you've ever seen. And just just trying to have fun, and I think that it's that's one thing that I like about having my computer die. I wish it didn't. I wish I could get it fixed. But I enjoy having a fun conversation, nowadays. Behind the scenes question, Paul, do you archive your videos or delete as soon as you post them? Unfortunately now, because I'm recording everything and uploading it from my iPhone, I'm deleting them after I post them because I can't, like, they're multiple gigabytes. I can't store them all on here, unfortunately. While I was still doing all the editing on my computer, they were all saved on external hard drives. Just now, like with the newest ones, I haven't been able to do it. As of now, the only thing I am waiting next year for HasLab Omega Prime. I regret not getting the Omega Prime. So I'm very disappointed in that. In terms of things that I'm really looking forward to, obviously by the end of the year, and it's on track to release. I mean, we're already here almost to November, so we got like 2 months left for this year. I'm still super, super anxious and excited to get the HasLab Ghostbuster 2 in the box set. Finally, like, I've had a PKE meter from the Maddie Collector days, and I still have it. Love that original one. Can't wait to get this new one because you actually can go around and ghost hunt with it. But having a working and functioning trap has been something that I've wanted for a long time, because the Maddie Collector one that I got broke. If you remember, it didn't work right. Go back and watch the video. I was pissed off at it. So I am super excited about finally getting that. I'm really excited about it. That's coming up here in the next couple months. We should be getting that. But 2025, I'm really excited about the Reign of the Primes, or whatever that new toy line is with the original 13 Primes. That I'm really looking forward to. Obviously the Studio Series 86 Devastator is high on my list. And then the HasLab Ecto-1. I'm really excited about that as well. I got to figure out how to get 2 of those sons of bitches. But there's a lot of good stuff that's coming up that I'm really excited about, and some good toys coming up. Does take up a heap of space. Yeah, absolutely does. Yeah, Stacy, I know you guys get royally screwed. It's just a matter of, like, it's all editing that I have to do on my phone. And the nice thing that I do it all in one take now, as opposed to I would like self edit while I would talk. I would be like, no, that doesn't sound good, and then I would cut it. Like, I would literally sit here. I'm gonna bring out this is Louis. So I would literally sit there and talk about a figure, and then I would move it and then not talk, and I would hold this position, And then I would think about what I'm going to say. And then when I figure out what I would say, then I would start talking about the figure again, and I would move it around, and I would do different things with it. And it's like, there we go. And then again, think about what I'm going to say. And then, it's one of those kind of things where unfortunately, or fortunately, because I can't really cut the videos like I want, I had to just stop self-editing, and that's where you hear me coughing, like rambling on things. So it's a little bit more natural, I guess, and I like that. No, Stacy, you're completely in the right to be able to complain about them. Optibotimus, oh, I know. The Maddie Collector Days brought out some good shit. Brad, I would agree with that. Like I was talking about before, realistically, only Mixmaster and Long Haul were bad figures, in my opinion, individually. All the other ones, Scrapper, Hook, Scavenger, they all did a pretty good job of looking decent in their individual modes. When you combined them, like I said, Long Haul and Mixmaster. Mixmaster was a little bit weird because of the bottom section, but didn't look bad. So I'm really hoping that these figures, with a higher price point being sold individually, there's going to be more emphasis put in the figure, and then having the combiner happen. And I think at those price points of $30 to $50 for like Voyagers and Leaders, we're going to be able to get much better engineering to make those figures work in all modes. You love hearing me. I'm like, oh, shit. I hope we get a wind charger. That'd be cool. I think they've already announced Armada Wheeljack. So, but you will go Legends on maybe. You never know. You never know. The new DuckTales. Yeah, I had all those. I had all these figures. I don't remember what I did with them. I know I still have Louie and Scrooge. Hugh and Dewey, I don't know what the hell happened to them. Oh, I also had Webby as well. I don't know what happened to them. Honestly, I'll be honest, like these are very top heavy. I think they fell. I have my garbage can right next to it, and they sit here. You can't see. They sit here, and then the garbage can's right next to them. I honestly think they fell over and landed on my garbage, and I think I threw them away. Fire Prime, no, I didn't get that. Oh, that upgrade set was pretty good. Yeah. Jinbao, that's like the third party version, right? Did you look at his tank? Yeah, no, I have not looked at his tank. But all right, guys, that's 2 hours. I haven't done a 2-hour show in a while, so I want to thank you all so much. Like I said, yesterday being my 17th year anniversary on YouTube. Oh, the Yankees won. Good for them. It'd be cool. Yankees. It seems like it's going to be the Yankees and Dodgers in the World Series, which is a lot. Tigers fan, I wish it would have been the Tigers, but whatever. Encore Devastator. That's a good one. But yeah, so I'm going to wrap things up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, being part of 17 years of me on YouTube. I know some of you guys have been around almost that entire time. It is very honoring, humbling, I guess, that for all this time you guys have allowed me to go into your homes, onto your computers, onto your phones, and you watch my videos. You get entertainment out of them, you get education out of them, information, all that kind of stuff. It's an honor and privilege that you guys have watched me for that long. Like I said, I was not even in my 30s. I think I was like 27 or 28 when I started doing this, and I'm now going to be 46. And like I said, a month ago, I was in a hospital from suffering a heart attack. And here I am able to enjoy this time with you guys. And several of you have bought things from me, which have meant all the world to me. I can't even express how much it's meant to me. I'm not supposed to be stressed, and yet I'm worrying about how I'm paying my bills without working for the past month. And you guys have stepped up. Many of you have. Oh my God, Brad. Oh, you, sir. God, I love you. Brad Mole. One of the oldest ones on here. You're amazing. The Zoom thing, yeah. We should do that here relatively soon. Oh shit, I hit a button. That's gonna make everything freeze. Yeah, we got to do the Zoom. I've been posting the videos earlier. I've been doing, we already did the member stream. I should do the Zoom pretty soon. But thank you so much for that, Brad. I mean, seriously, like I said, it's when you sit there and you look at the fact that 2 of my 6 pills cost $1,300, you freak out. How are you going to pay rent when I have to buy 2 pills? So unfortunately, selling, like, I've sold 99% of all my Hot Toys. Pretty much all of my Studio Series movie figures are gone. Like, I'm at like 75% of those. It's difficult. It's very difficult. Somebody asked me, how do I feel about it? It's heartbreaking. But at the end of the day, all of those things are things that I could potentially replace at some point in time. And it's I'm on heart meds, but you also have a better health system in Australia than we do here in the United States. So it's really, really rough. And you guys have, the ones of you that have bought things, like I said, if there's anything that you want to buy, optibotimus@gmail.com, send me a message. I posted the pictures of what's available. Or if you just want to donate to me, I'll take that as well. I have Zelle, PayPal, Cash App, whatever. Actually, no, not PayPal anymore, because PayPal fucked me. But it's on a boat and get over here, Brad. I'm not even lying, my friend. So it's really unfortunate. It's very sad, but show must go on. I'm still putting out videos as much as I can. I like the new stuff. Old stuff, like I said, I can replace it. But you guys watching my videos, even if you can't do what Brad just did, even if you can't buy things, just watching the videos helps out. I know last week was just like Batman figures, which not a lot of people watched. I think between the 3, I might have like 1,500 views on it. But I am eternally grateful for all your guys' support over all these years. 17 years, like I said, and a month ago, I might not have gotten to this point. So I'm enjoying life. I'm having fun. And that's about it. So thank you all so much for tuning in on this beautiful Saturday. It is the spirit of Georgia asked for Tim. Oh my God, Brad. I don't have the hats for sale anymore, unfortunately. But until next time, my friends, I want to thank you again all so much for tuning in and watching. Channel members, feel free to check out the reviews that I have posted early for you guys. The first one, which goes live to everybody on Monday, is Sentinel Prime. That's fun. With a very special guest introducing me in that video. And then Wednesday is Bombshell, where I make fun of a certain YouTuber, which I'm sure is going to give me a lot of shit. But then I also have a special introduction to that one as well. So thank you guys again so much. Love you all. Until next time, this is Optibotimus saying I will talk to you guys later.